guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you. Magandang hapon, magandang umaga, and magandang evening po sa inyo. Sorry, an evening. And today, first of all, I just want to ask you guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are in good health. Have a wonderful day, a great week, and I miss you guys. So today, I'm going to cook simple meal or simple dish. I'm gonna prepare a simple meal for my husband, and of course I think for myself too. But anyways, so let's get it started. Now what I'm gonna make today is it's supposed to be like a very simple simple dish for diabetic. Again, because I'm trying to share everything I can possibly share to all of you guys about diabetic, dishes for diabetic people, or any other dishes that I can make for not just for diabetic, just for healthy reason, for a health reason, for healthy body. So today I'm gonna make sauteed potatoes, stripped potatoes, and bell peppers with some beef, so that my husband can have some protein. So I'm gonna have this bell peppers, the potatoes, of course onion, and when I was in Hong Kong, what I've learned from my boss is I was also a former overseas Filipino worker before I came here in the U.S. 15 years ago. But anyways, my boss always asked me to put ginger when you cook beef, except when you grill or the steak. You don't need to, but like when you saute it, fried, whatever, ginger. And then of course my garlic, I already have my minced garlic on the jar, so I don't need to chop. So let's peel the potatoes, and then the secret of good potatoes and taste better is you soak it for probably within 10-15 minutes if you could, and it will take out some of the well, I've learned some stuff here in the U.S. that there's something about the potatoes that it's just something about a little something about poison, but it's not poison, so I'm not saying that it's, but it's just that's why they ask you to soak it for 15 to 20 minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes to take out some of this, whatever it is. I can't even remember right now. But anyways, it is better. What's that? Is starch?
Yeah.
Yeah, to take out the starch from it, because that's the reason that some people get poisoned when they store it in their storage for a long time.
No.
What is it?
I can't remember.
Okay, so I had to research for that, guys. But yeah, I saw it a long time ago on YouTube, so I can't remember anymore. But to take out this starch, it's really tastes better. So anyways, I'm gonna cut this into strips because it's a saute, so that it will cook easily, quickly. And I'm probably gonna cut the beef a little, not maybe a little, just a strip too, but not too thin, because you want the meat also to have a little bigger texture of it, so that you can enjoy the meat on that too, because we need protein in our body. But you don't need to eat meat every day. Normally I only I try not to give too much meat for my husband, for his health and for my health as well. We need to take care of our body, guys, while we are young. So I'm trying to do that for my husband and for myself. And so we all gonna live longer. So that's the secret. You soak the potatoes in water. It doesn't matter, you can use, if you have warm water, hot water, whatever, cold. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you use. Sorry, guys. I'm getting some. I've been coughing lately. Over here right now in U.S., fall is gonna start soon, and it's a flu season here again. That's probably why there's so many people in the hospital the other day when we went there, getting the shots. Alright, now, while I'm soaking the potatoes, I'm going to start. I'll put everything in there for now. Put that one, I'll cut it. Let's start with our spices. So, there. My husband loves ginger, and there's a lot of health benefits of ginger, garlic, and onion. So it's a good thing my husband loves ginger, because it's really good for health, ginger. So I'm just gonna cut this into strips too, because the potatoes are strips. I'm gonna cut into little strips this ginger, and I'm just gonna saute it. Ginisa ba? Ginisa. Yes, sare, ginisa. I'm just gonna saute the potatoes and bell peppers and fry the beef. So I'll just show you, and then there you go. So I just want something different for my husband for today, because he been eating sandwiches for a few days recently. So gigisa muna ako. Iba naman ang ano ko, i-feed ko sa kanya, you know, something else for him. Because me, I can eat sardines every day. Believe it or not, I have a lot of stocks here, sardines. I can't forget that. It's just like a big treat to me, the sardines. See, there's so many kinds of sardines here, but I don't really like much. I like the Filipino sardines. The good thing now here is some of these regular stores, not a Filipino store or Asian store, in a regular the supermarkets here. American supermarkets now, they carry some Filipino products, and which I'm happy about, because they have sardines. So I can't go to the Filipino store right now. I'm still scared of getting out somewhere in that kind of store with this COVID. I'm not even though we are fully vaccinated, I'm not into it right now yet. Hindi ko pa kaya. I'm still scared and worried about it. I don't wanna get the COVID. Ayoko magka-COVID kasi even though you you already had the vaccine, it's not 100%. It's not a cure. It's just our protection, but it's not yet a cure. So we haven't we haven't found yet what's the exact cure for this. So we still need to be very, very careful and be healthy. So like that, and I'm just gonna cut the onion like this. And the good thing about my cooking is my husband loved my cooking. He liked my cooking better than eating in the restaurant. I don't know why, but me, if I cook stuff, I don't know. I don't really eat what I cook much, but and my husband favorite dish also that I been cooking for him is the curry. It's the Chinese style curry, but it's not the hot one. It's just mild. I use the mild what do you call this? The mild curry powder. But now I don't know. I have to figure out first how I can make it to healthier curry. You know what I mean? Because he is on a diabetic and low sodium diet, so I have to figure out first how I can make that possible. I know there's a way, so I have to do some research as his nutritionist. So let's see if I can find a way to make it low sodium in the future. So this one is just a low sodium. I'm not gonna use salt for this because, like I said, I started not using salt since my husband got his doctor changed his diet. So it's good. I feel better too since I started eating same meal like what I'm serving him. So it's a big help for health wise. It's a way to go. It's a good way to go. Low sodium, diabetic diet. So we don't need too much salt in our body. Eliminate from a water retention in our lungs and maybe even our liver and in our heart, especially under liver too, liver cirrhosis, you know, too much water on the liver. So all of those, we need to take care of our body, guys, because our body is the temple of God, so we need to, God gave us such a wonderful body, so we need to take care of it. Now, I gonna start. Since I gonna cook the meat first. I gonna stir fry the meat first. I'm gonna cut these potatoes into strips, and it doesn't matter the longer you soak the potatoes, the better. But 20 minutes, 15 minutes is fine. So I just gonna cut them in small strips like this. And I just keep soaking it, and then I'll fry it after the meat is cooked. So pag naluto na yung sorry guys, I'm having a hard time with my Tagalog right now. After pag after ko nang ma-cook yung meat, yung beef, then I am ready to saute my potatoes. Gigisa ko na po yung potatoes. So, there you go. So, just a small strips like this. Hiwa ng ano ba yun? Yung longer, pahaba ba? Pahaba. Yata tawag dun. So, like that. And it's gonna have to. I think this is my first time to cook this dish for my husband. I think una ko pa lang nilulutuin ito sa kanya. Normally, he doesn't like the combination of bell peppers and potatoes. Yung combination ng potatoes at saka bell peppers. Hindi siya masyadong gusto. Pero I think he would change his mind for today kasi may ibang naiisip akong way. I have a different way of cooking this. I have something in mind. And I'm thankful with his nutritionist because I'm getting some help from his nutritionist. So, there. Since my husband is really good with his diet, he's following his diet. Once in a while, maybe once a week or once in 8 days maybe, I give him a little treat, but only once in a while, not very often. Once in a blue moon maybe. Bihira lang because I understand that he wanted something different, so now he can't enjoy the food that he used to eat anymore. But for his health benefit, yan, with his health benefit, para din sa kanya, it's for his health. So, you need to follow what the doctor asked him to do. There you go. Potato strips. So, alright. Just gonna. Alright. I think this is really good. Igigisa lang ito. Saute. You just have to saute it and everything is good. But when you cook the potatoes, don't overcook it because it will be mashy and it still tastes good, but not as good when it's just right. Cook it right. Tama lang pagluto, you know. I can do this like this. So, I think I have 3 more potatoes to go. Gisa-gisa lang, you know, saute and with this. That, and I hope my husband will like these. So, alright, since I'm eliminating the salt, konting salt lang, no, it's a low sodium, I should say, hindi masyadong maalat ba. What I gonna do is I use garlic powder, garlic salt, but if you don't have those, you can still use the salt, but just a small amount, really, really, really small, tiny amount of sugar, of salt. No sugar. Okay, salt. I'm talking about salt. But this one, since I know how much sodium the soy sauce um, have, I'll just gonna use the soy sauce, but maybe 1 tablespoon, and then I use some like I said, my garlic powder and garlic sauce. And then I have my salt-free seasoning. That's what I'm gonna use. Meron na akong spices na no salt. So yun ang gagamitin ko to make it taste better. Over here in US, there's so many kinds of salt, so many brands, I should say. But I normally get the Mrs. Dash or McCormick. But you can get whatever you want, what's available in your area, you know, as long as it's salt-free. That's my substitute for my salt. And my husband already got used to it, so I'm happy about that. Masaya ako because he's following his diet, and he's now used to it, getting used to it even more now. And we only started change his diet, I think it's a month ago or so. Isang buwan siguro, a month. Or probably 6 weeks, a month and a half. So, oh gosh. Sorry guys. I'm having a hard time putting it all together in Tagalog kasi I'm used to it talking to my husband because it's just me and my husband at home, so there's nobody else I can talk to in Tagalog. So, sorry guys if sometimes you couldn't understand what I'm saying. Pag di nyo naintindihan lahat what I'm talking about. Sorry guys. Kasi my husband is a white guy. He's a Caucasian, pure Caucasian, so there's only few Tagalog words that he can say, that he learned. Probably four words. So, I'm from Cagayan Valley in the Philippines, Luzon. So I taught him a little bit, a few words of Ilocano. So I never use those words when I get mad at him because he understands. So now I'm almost done cutting the potatoes, and then next is to cut the meat. So while I'm gonna cut the meat, I will I will turn the stove on and start heating the frying pan and start to fry the meat. So this is, guess what I'm gonna cook today. So I'm gonna cook the meat first and then take it out from the pan, put it aside. Alisin nyo po sa frying pan. set aside niyo po, set aside. So that you don't want the meat overcooked, or else it will gonna get tough. Yung very stretch ba? I don't know how you say that in Tagalog, but it's gonna be tough, too hard to chew. Yung ganon, very chewy. So, don't overcook it. There you go. Now it's cut, and and some of my spices like onion and ginger, and like I said, I already have my garlic, brown, minced garlic. I already got the minced garlic, so I'm gonna cut the meat. Oh, you know what? I think it's better if I'll just gonna cut the bell peppers as well, so that I don't need to keep washing after I use because I can't stand that long. I'm just trying all my best to be got it, the best I can to cook. But I can't stand that long because of my chronic pain. I have a severe chronic nerve pain. So I'm taking my meds. No, gosh, I forgot to take my meds. I'll take it after this. Oh my God, no wonder I'm hurting right now badly. But I just wanna cut this now, and I'm gonna cut them into like a triangle like this. It will look nice when you put it after you cook the potatoes. Like this. You can slice the way you want with the bell pepper. I just wanted to have a beautiful, what do you call this? A beautiful and presentable look after it's cooked. Because I'm always on, even though it's for my husband, even though it's at home, I always wanted my food to look presentable, so that the person that eat it will get excited and be more appetizing to him or her. So I always want my husband to get excited about my cooking, about the food I cook for him. So that's what I do. You want your spouse to get excited with the food you cook. It's not only being a good cook, it's also the way you present and put all together on a bowl, on a plate. So it's very important to do that also, even though you are serving it for your family member or your close friends. You still need to look, you need to make it look presentable all the time. Because I get upset sometimes when my husband tells me that it doesn't look good. Does it taste good? Because sometimes I am just in a hurry to serve it to him because of my pain. Like I said, I cannot stand that long, or I can't stay in the kitchen too long. And I get upset because it's just like, you know how it feels when you cook something for someone, and then they don't, it's just like, it feels like they don't appreciate it, but they do. It's just the look. So that's why it's very important also that it is always presentable, no matter what you serve, and no matter where you serve the food. So it's very important. what I really appreciate with my husband is, yung appreciate ko sa kanya, sa husband ko is, he loves my cooking. He always tells me that he prefer my food, my cooking, than somewhere else. So, even though I have chronic pain and I'm disabled myself, I still try my best to cook for him and prepare food for him. And you know, it's better when you eat at home because you know how you prepare the food, how you wash the food. So that's very important. Because sometimes in the restaurant, we don't really know how they prepare food. So. But I love going to the restaurant. There's a restaurant here called the Old Spaghetti Factory. My all-time favorite pasta restaurant